It'll go red. It's red. Now do the intro.
The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Boys Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel and on today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of the Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Good evening, Warrior fans. On behalf of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network, I'd like to welcome you to another streaming and on-air broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior Basketball. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth once again. Tonight, from Twin Cedars High School near Busse, Iowa, the Warrior Boys are on the road for non-conference basketball action. They are going to be hosted by the Twin Cedars Sabres. Just a boys game tonight. The girls are off until Saturday. First round of regional play for them. They'll be at home to face the Columbus Wildcats. But tonight, we're in Busse, Iowa, Twin Cedars High School. The Warrior Boys are in town to take on the Twin Cedars Sabres. Tip-off for tonight's boys game, 13 minutes away, scheduled for right around 7:30 p.m. Mr. Kyle Smith, board operator, with us back at the station inside the studio in Ottumwa. He's pressing all the right buttons to make this thing run smoothly for everybody. And I've got a brand new camera operator and on-site producer with me tonight. It's my wife, the lovely Mrs. Jamie Moquin. All my helpers tonight unavailable, so she's nice enough to step in and help me out and take her first crack at running the camera and the scoreboard and computer for you tonight. So big thanks. And my name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. We are all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. All of us consider it an honor to be with you on the call this evening. We got a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We are on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you are choosing one of those two ways to make this Monday evening, February 9th, 2026 broadcast part of your evening, a big thanks for doing so. We could not do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Basketball is brought to you by these fine sponsors. I'm going to go right down the list for you, as I always do here in the pregame show. I'll give you their in-game sponsorship as we go. This is the Warrior Boys pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. They sponsor the pregame show and all the made three-pointers by the Warrior shooters this evening. All the quarters, 1, 2, 3, and 4, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. The postgame show will be Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. My coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the year, brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, member FDIC. The halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at a Roto-Rooter servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. The conference standings, which we'll get into in the pregame stats in just a little bit, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. My game recap in the postgame show brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. My quarter recaps brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Warrior Fast Break Points tonight, brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. Warrior Timeouts, brought to you by Wasco Hardware. Check out their showroom floor in downtown Keosauqua. And the pregame stats, which we'll get to after this first break, brought to you by Tugboat Transportation, proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. If you're in the Keosauqua area and need of some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be brought to you and heard on 92.7 KTWA and viewed on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. All right, we're going to start this pregame show with a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll get into all the good stuff I have prepared for you in the pregame show. We'll take a look at of both teams, how they're doing on the season, wins and losses for each, leading players for each team, the conference standings from the Super Conference and the Bluegrass. And we'll take a look at other action around the area tonight. All that and more still to come in the Warrior Boys pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District after this 3-minute break as we work our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off of non-conference boys varsity basketball for you tonight. The Van Buren County Warriors on the road to take on the Twin Cedars Sabres. Back with you after this 3-minute break to continue the pregame show. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you here inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth from Bussey, Iowa, Twin Cedars High School. This is the Warrior Boys Basketball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. Just over 5.5 minutes left on the warm-up clock. Let's continue the pregame show by getting into all the stats that I have prepared for you tonight. We'll do a breakdown of both teams, starting with the Twin Cedars Sabres. Their head coach is Cale Rodriguez, assisted by Noah Walker. Next action for them will be on February, 16th or February 13th. The brackets came out today. I haven't looked. But that'll be a 1A district game. Opponent and place to be determined. It'll be a 7 o'clock start. It's probably out there right now. I just haven't looked at it. That'll be next action for Twin Cedars. They are the Twin Cedars Sabres in boys high school varsity basketball. Overall record ended tonight. They're 10-9 on the year. 3-4 at home, 7-2 on the road, 0-3 in neutral site games. They compete in Class 1A. the Bluegrass Conference with an enrollment of 71 students. Conference record is 6-4. In the last 5, they are 2-3. Twin Cedars has wins this year, twice over Diagonal, Murray, Colfax Mingo, Lamoni, Moulton Udell twice, Melcher Dallas, Mormon Trail, and Cole Nesco, while their losses have come twice to Moravia, Mormon Trail, Ankeny Christian, Collins Maxwell, Cardinal, Seymour, Lamoni, and Iowa Valley. Last time out for Twin Cedars was Friday, February 6th, a 55-42 loss. That was against Iowa Valley, and they played that game at William Penn University. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Twin Cedars Sabres this year in the scoring department. Holden Roberts leads them at 16.9 a game. Caden Kloster at 10.6. Robert Gomad at 8.8 points per game. Leading rebounders for the Sabres, Holden Roberts 9.1. Gavin Clark at 6.4. Blake Pettyjohn at 5.8 rebounds per game. Assist leaders for Twin Cedars, Holden Roberts at 3.9. Caden Kloster at 2.1. Gavin Clark 2.0 assists per game. Steals leaders, Caden Kloster 2.0. Holden Roberts, and Gavin Clark 1.8 steals per game. The Twin Cedar boys average 60.2 points a game. They give up 55.7. That's a plus 4.5 on the differential. They shoot a clip of 34.8% from the floor, 25.3% from behind the arc, and 54.3% from the free throw line. The only matchup that I could find between these two teams was way back on February 25th, 2014. It was a 59-41 Van Buren County win right here at Twin Cedars. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the warm-up clock. Let's turn our attention to the Van Buren County Warriors. Head coach is Nathan Shellman, assisted by Bryson Starnes and Andrew Lowry. The next action for us is going to be Monday, February 16th. That'll be the first district game, Class 2A. And I think the Warriors are going to have to go to Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont. That'll be a 7 p.m. tip-off there next Monday the 16th. They are the Van Buren County Warriors in boys high school varsity basketball. Overall record in it tonight, they're 6-15 on the year, 2-7 at home, 4-8 on the road. Have yet to play a neutral site game. The Warriors compete in Class 2A, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference South Division, with an enrollment of 162. Conference record for the Warriors was 1-13. In the last 5, they are 1-4. The Warrior wins this year have come over New London, Cardinal, Fairfield, Davis County, Columbus, and Highland, while their losses have come twice to Burlington Notre Dame, Centerville, twice to West Burlington, twice to Mediapolis, twice to Holy Trinity Catholic, twice to Danville, twice to Central Lee, New London, and Clark County, Missouri. The last time out for the Warriors was last Friday, February 6th, a 76-69 win at home over the Highland Huskies. Let's take a look at some leading players for the Warriors on the season. In the scoring department, Will Cora leads them at 11.9 a game, Kinnick Millard at 10.0, Jace Duncan at 8.5 points per game. The leading rebounders, Kinnick Millard at 6.0, Jace Duncan at 4.5, Lincoln Bainbridge at 4.5 rebounds a game for him also. Assist leaders for Van Buren County, Will Coral at 2.8, Jace Duncan at 1.7, Brandon Taylor 1.6 assists per game. Steals leaders for the Warriors, Jace Duncan at 1.7, Kinnick Millard and Brandon Taylor 0.8 steals per game. The Warrior boys average 50.4 points a game. They gave up 68 even, a negative 17.6 on the difference, 37.4% from the floor, 29.7% from three-point range, and 56.9% from the free throw line. These are the pregame stats brought to you by Tugboat Transportation. Let's take a quick look at the conference standings brought to you by Slayton Polaris. In the Super Conference North Division, Hillcrest Academy 17-3, 15-1. Winfield Mount Union 13-6, 13-2. Pekin 17-4, 12-3. Waco's 10-10, 10-5. Columbus 7-12, 6-9. Wapello 5-15, 5-10. Highland 3-17, 3-12. Lone Tree 4-15, 2-13. And L&M Louisa Muscatine 3-16, 2-13. In the South Division, where the Warriors call home, Burlington Notre Dame 20-1, 14-0. Mediapolis is 14-6, 11-3. Central Lee 13-7, 9-5. West Burlington 11-8, 8-6. Holy Trinity Catholic 13-7, 7-7. Danville's 11-9, 5-9. Van Buren County 6-15, 1-13. And New London is 5-16, 1-13. In the Bluegrass for the boys, Ankeny Christian 17-4, 9-0. Moravia 15-7, 8-1. Mormon Trail 10-8, 7-3. Twin Cedars 10-9, 6-4. Lamoni 10-8, 5-4. Seymour's 9-9, 5-4. Moulton Udell 5-14, 3-6. Murray is 4-14, 2-7. Melcher Dallas 3-16, 1-8. And Diagonal is 0-18, 0-9. Action from the Bluegrass Conference tonight. Ankeny Christian is at Albia. Mormon Trail is hosting Seymour. Twin Cedars hosting Van Buren County. That's why we're here. Lamoni is hosting Central Decatur. And Murray is hosting Moulton Udell. All right, other action around the Super Conference quickly here tonight before we get starting lineups. In the South Division, L&M is at Danville. Central Lee is at Illini West. Clark County, Missouri at Holy Trinity Catholic. Warriors right here to take on Twin Cedars. In the north, Columbus is at Cardinal. Hillcrest Academy at Pella Christian, a boys game. Eliza Muscatine at Calamus Wheatland, that's a boys game. The L&M at Danville was a girls. Central Lee at Illini West was a girls game. Schuyler County is at Davis County for a doubleheader, and Mid-Prairie boys are at the Fairfield boys. That's other action around the area tonight. All right, warm-up clock has ticked down to 0. Control with the PA announcer right now. And we'll see if we're going to get the national anthem or starting lineups here first. Sportsmanship read, encouraging fans to cheer for their teams properly, and don't give the referees too much trouble.
And now the starters for the Van Buren Warriors.
All right, looks like we're going to do starting lineups.
Number 1, Will Coral.
Here we go for the Warriors. Number 1 is Will Coral, a junior guard at 6'3". Number 3 is Jace Duncan, a sophomore guard at 5'10". Number 5 is Landry Leffler, a junior guard at 6 foot even. Number 10 is Kinnick Miller, a junior guard at 6'3". And number 15 is Creed Kite, a sophomore forward at 6'1". Once again for the Warriors, it's Coral, Duncan, Leffler, Millard, and Kite. Here we go with the starting lineup for the Twin Cedars Sabres. Looks like they're going to turn the lights out on us, so my light on my phone is going to help me out.
Starters for your Twin Cedars Sabres. Senior number 4, Caden Foster.
Number 4 is Caden Cluster. He is a senior. Number 12 is Holden Roberts, another senior. There was no positions listed for Twin Cedars on varsity bound. Number 24 is Gavin Clark, a senior. Well, there was a height listed for him at 5'8". Number 32 is Tobin McDaniel. He's another senior. And number 42 is Blake Pettyjohn. He's a junior at 6'2". Once again, that starting lineup for Twin Cedars. It is Cluster, Roberts, Clark, McDaniel, and Pettyjohn. We're going to take a 2-minute break for the national anthem, and we'll have tip-off when we come back from this 2-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
All right, back with you here inside the Atemo Radio broadcast booth, getting ready for the opening tip, brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop. First quarter brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. That'll complete the pregame show, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Going to be number 4, Cluster, to jump it up against Coral. Twin Cedars right to left, the Warriors left to right. The Warriors in their traveling blacks, orange numbers and letters, some orange trim. Tip all the way back to number 32, Tobin McDaniel. Twin Cedars will have the first possession of the night. Twin Cedars in their home whites. They'll work it on the baseline, kick it out, right wing 3 on the way. For number 4, that is short. Rebound to Jace Duncan. Here come the Warriors. That was missed by Kloster, and the Warriors turn it over down the left side immediately. All the way back down. A nice pause and dish across the lane, and the first hoop of the night is by number 12, Holden Roberts. 2-zip Twin Cedars, and some pressure from Twin Cedars. Here comes Millard across the timeline, right side for Landry Leffler. Leffler on a drive into the paint, and a kick to Will Coral. To the left elbow down the left side of the lane. The lefty gets his shot blocked, and it's out of bounds off of the Sabres. Blocked by number 4, Caden Kloster. Will Coral, baseline left side, a box set for the Warriors. And Coral will trigger all the way out high. Left of the key for Millard, right of the key Duncan, over in the corner, Landry Leffler. Twin Cedars in a man-to-man. Will Coral a 3, top of the key, and it's good. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Coral starts the scoring for the Warriors tonight. It's 3-2, 7:07 to go. First period. Van Buren County in a man-to-man. There's number 24. That's Clark to the right wing. It passes tipped and stolen by Creed Kite. Turnover Twin Cedars. To the front court is Anthony Duncan. That's Jace Duncan. A 3 right wing. Missed it short into the right. A rebound, number 12. That's Roberts. Roberts to the left side for Clark. Top of the key for 42. That's Pettyjohn. Into Holden. A spin move into the lane. And the short jumper from about 8 feet rolls around and falls through for Kloster. He's got 2. It's 4-3. Inbounds Leffler to Will Coral. Pass to Kite. Kick out Leffler. A 3 right wing for Landry. Back rimmed it no good. A rebound to Will Coral. He'll spin and put one up in the middle of the lane. Shot no good, but he's going to earn himself a trip to the line. Fouls on White, number 12. That's Holden Roberts. His first, team first here in quarter number 1. 6:21 to go. It's 4-3 Twin Cedars. Will Coral, the junior, to the line for 2. First is good for Will. He's got all 4 of the Warriors' points. We're tied at 4. Twin Cedars in their home whites, blue numbers and letters, blue trim, and design down the sides. Coral, the lefty, the second one comes up short. 1 for 2 on that trip for Will. Rebound to Pettyjohn all the way down, and here's a layup. They beat the Warriors press by number 12, Holden Roberts. He's got 4. It's 6-4 Twin Cedars. Inbounds Coral back to Millard. Millard, spin move at center court, over to Will on the left side against, well, looks like a 2-3 now, I think. Jace Duncan, a little drive into the paint and a pull up in the middle goes. Jace on the board with 2, and we're tied at 6. Gavin Clark picked up his dribble way out high on the right side. Pass is tipped. It's loose. Gathered up by Pettyjohn. It's tipped again. Recovered underneath the basket. Millard commits a foul on number 24, Gavin Clark. Kinnick Millard gets his first, team first. 5:42 remaining first quarter. We're tied at 6. 32 McDaniel will trigger left side baseline for the Sabres into the corner. Now with the left elbow, a jumper on the way for number 24. He left it short, rebounded by number 42, Pettyjohn, and he puts it back in. 8-6. Pressure from Twin Cedars. All the way down to Landry Leffler on the wing. A dish out to Kite in the corner. Back to Coral, it's tipped. Back to Kite, back to Coral. Skip pass. Landry Leffler a 3 left wing. Back rim no good. Rebound loose. Jace Duncan grabs it. He'll take it to the rim and get fouled. Shot no good. He'll have 2 free throws coming. Fouls on number 32, Tobin McDaniel. His first. It's the team's second in the quarter. 5:12 remaining in quarter number 1. It's 8-6. Sabres leading the Warriors. Jace Duncan to the line for a couple. First on the way for Jace. He left it short. Warriors 1 of 3 from the line. Here comes Caden Simmons in for Cree Kite. Duncan will have a second. Tonight's starting lineups were brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. Duncan second on the short. Short on the second. 0 for 2 on that trip. Rebound to the Sabres. Left side 3 on the way. Oh, that's going to be an air ball to the right. I had a great vantage point of that one. And it's rebounded and put back by number 24, Gavin Clark. He's on the board with 2. It's 10-6. All the way down to Coral on the right elbow. Kick out Millard in the corner. A shot fake. He'll dribble inside the arc. Take a long 2. Overshot everything. Rebound. Weak side by number 24, Clark. Fouls on number 5, Leffler. His first, team second. 2 team fouls on each team. Here comes a timeout from Van Buren County. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second break. 10-6 Twin Cedars in the first quarter. Back with more Warrior basketball action right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
Cut it over. Back with you here inside the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Shot missed and rebounded by Twin Cedars. Into the paint. It's loose again. Out of bounds. Off of Twin Cedars. They give it back to the Warriors. .428 to go, first quarter. Momentary pause for Pettyjohn to tie his shoe. 4:28 remaining in the first. 10-6. Twin Cedars. Will Coral on the baseline in the backcourt, gets it into Duncan. Back to Coral down the middle of the floor against the Twin Cedars press. A kick out to the corner. Miller to 3 on the way for the Warriors. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Pettyjohn. Here comes number 32, McDaniel. A screen from Pettyjohn to the left wing. Gives it to him on the roll. Short runner from just inside the free throw line. Banks home for Pettyjohn. He's got 4. It's 12-6 Twin Cedars. Across the timeline of the Warriors, Jace Duncan to Kinnick Miller to kick out in the corner to Landry Leffler. Back to Duncan, a 3 left of the key for Jace. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to number 4, that's Kloster. All the way down, pass stolen by Coral. Turnover Sabres. Coral to the front court, to the right side for Jace Duncan. A jump, nope, he tried to dish it to Simmons. It's tipped. Duncan throws it off of Twin Cedars, and it'll stay with the Warriors. 3:43 to go. First quarter, 12-6. Twin Cedars subs coming in. That's number 0, Robert Gomat, into the game for number 4, Kloster. 32, McDaniel will take a seat. Number 10 into the game, Puyer for the Sabres. Coral in the coffin corner will inbound for Van Buren County. Gets it into Miller, right wing, now left side, Duncan over to Landry Leffler. 23 on the shot clock. Coral with 3, top of the key. That rimmed out, it was halfway down. Rebound to Roberts. Holden Roberts to the right elbow. Dish it back, a 3 on the way. Short, rebound on the baseline. It's grabbed by Landry Leffler. 3 was missed by number 0. All the way down to Caden Simmons. The layup is good for number 12, Caden Simmons. He's got 2. It's 12-8. Twin Cedars to the front court. The action is fast and furious. That's Clark with it. Back to number 10, Puyer. He'll give it to Clark. And it's an offensive foul on number 24, Clark, I believe. It is. It's a turnover. Twin Cedars. Millard out. Bainbridge in. 24, Clark gets his first. Third on the team in the quarter. 3:03 to go in the first. It's 12-8, Twin Cedars. Coral into Duncan in the backcourt. 1-2-2 press. Duncan back to Coral. The Warriors, it's tipped and stolen by number 10, Puyer. To Clark, back to Puyer in the corner. Back to Clark. The Warriors in a man-to-man. Clark on the right wing, stuck with it. Yelling for his teammates to move. He gets it to Pettyjohn, who'll take it to the right elbow. Back to Clark. And a bounce pass underneath the hoop. It's caught and then lost out of bounds by Gomat and turned over to the Warriors. Twin Cedars, their 5th turnover. Here comes Brandon Taylor into the game for Will Coral with 2:36 to go in the first quarter. It's 12-8. Twin Cedars up by 4, and 1-2-2 press coming from the Sabres. First quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. They get into Landry Leffler, back to Brandon Taylor. They beat the press to the front court. Simmons underneath, he lost it. Well, they beat the press and then turn it over. That's the Warriors' 3rd. Back the possession goes to Twin Cedars. In the backcourt, no pressure from Van Buren County. 2:28 to go, back to live action we are in the first quarter. Here comes Clark across the timeline left side. He'll give it to Gomat, over to Puyer. Warriors still in that man-to-man. Free throw line, and it started to drive and traveled to number 12, Holden Roberts. Twin Cedars 6 turnover the first quarter. 2:17 remaining in the first. Possession back to the Warriors in the backcourt. 1-2-2 press coming from the Sabres. Brandon Taylor gets it into Jace Duncan. Back to Taylor. Over to the left side, Landry Leffler down the left side for Bainbridge. It's tipped out of bounds by Clark. It'll be Warriors ball, front court sideline inbounds for Van Buren County. 2:12 to go first quarter, 12-8 Twin Cedars. Landry Leffler will trigger for the Warriors. Into Brandon Taylor. Chase Duncan, right wing. A kick out back to Leffler, right of the key. He'll drive and put up a banker. That goes. Nice little running banker from about 6 feet for the junior Landry Leffler. He's on the board with 2. It's 12-10 Twin Cedars. Clark across the timeline, a screen from Pooyer. He'll go to the right side. Backwards to Roberts, I believe a 3 that's missed. He'll get his own rebound over there in the corner. Work it underneath. Reverse layup by Clark is missed. Rebound, Lincoln Bainbridge, and he's fouled. Fouls on number 10, Pooyer, his first, team's fourth. Millard and Coral in for Duncan and Taylor. Oh, let's see. No, Taylor will stay in, Leffler out. Minute 40 to go in the first quarter, 12-10 Sabres. Sabres, I think, a substitution there as well. It's number 4, maybe come back into the game. Kloster. Taylor through the press. All the way down underneath to Bainbridge. He'll dish to Simmons. Simmons recovers. Shot up. And, it came out. It was halfway down. Rebound to Pettyjohn. Good ball movement. Just didn't convert the shot. Kloster on the right wing. Driving against Simmons. Not there. Back to Pettyjohn. Back to Kloster. A minute 17 to go. Over to Roberts. A drive to the free throw line. He'll kick it to Pooyer. Lefty 3 on the way. Left of the key. Missed it badly. Good box out by Brandon Taylor. Rebound Warriors. Taylor down the left side against Gomat to the baseline. I think it's off of Gomat, and it'll stay with Van Buren County. A minute 3 remaining here. First period, 12-10 Twin Cedars. The action has been fast and furious. 28 on the shot clock. A minute 3 on the quarter clock for the Warriors. Will Coral, baseline left side, will trigger it in for Van Buren County. A box set for the Warriors. A couple of back screens and down cuts. Not there. It gets it into Millard. Over to Coral on the wing. A screen. Coral will go to the right. Looking for a cutter. Not there. He'll take a 16-footer. Oh, it's an air ball. Bainbridge got the rebound. He missed it. Rebounded by Roberts. Up to Kloster. All the way down to Pettyjohn on the baseline. Simmons tipped it away and stolen to the hands of Brandon Taylor. Turnover Twin Cedars. All the way down to Will Coral. He has to gather it in. No layup opportunity. Coral on the dribble. On the right wing. 35 seconds in the quarter, 26 on the shot clock. Taylor a drive and a kick to Millard. 3 on the way for Kinnick is good. 3-pointer bunch by the Van Buren County Community School District for Kinnick Millard. He's on the board with 3, and the Warriors have their first lead of the night at 13-12. 23 seconds to go, first quarter. Kloster across the timeline, guarded by Millard. Pettyjohn gives him a screen. He gives it to Pettyjohn. Now into a cutting Roberts. He throws one up. It's no good, but Bainbridge, I believe, going to commit the foul, and Roberts going to be rewarded for a wild shot. The foul is on Bainbridge, his first, team's third. 4 fouls on Twin Cedars here in the first quarter. 12.2 seconds to go. And the senior Holden Roberts, he's got 4 points and looking to add to it. Free throw is good. First free throw of the night, made and attempted by Twin Cedars. Roberts with 5. We're tied at 13. 12.2 to go here in the first. Second one by Roberts is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for him. He's got 6. Taylor into Coral. 10 seconds to go. Pressure from the Sabres. Coral across. Lob over the defense. Bainbridge comes to get it. Bainbridge double teamed. Loses it out of bounds. That ain't got a foul. I think it's on Twin Cedars. 0. Gomat gets it. That's their 5th. They're in the penalty. It'll be free throws. So Twin Cedars in the penalty, the Warriors in the bonus. Will Coral to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Iowa High School basketball, 5 fouls in a quarter. The other team gets a 2-shot bonus. Coral's first is good. The Warriors 2 of 5 from the line. Coral's got 5 for the Warriors to lead the way. They've had 5 players score in the first quarter. Second on the way for Will. Back rimmed it. No good. A long rebound out to Will. He's going to shoot a fall away. 3. Oh, that's off the rim. No good. We're through 1 quarter of play and tied at 14 apiece between the Van Buren County Warriors and the Twin Cedars Sabres. We'll take a 60-second break and start the second quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. When we come back, we'll also do a quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Back with you after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball from Busse, Iowa, Twin Cedars High School tonight, right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West.
Missed a layup there by Jace Duncan. And the Warriors turn it over in the front court. 7.5 to go here, second quarter. Drive down the right side of the lane, no good. Rebound Landry Leffler for the Warriors. Leffler to the right elbow, step through, reverse layup, left it short. Rebounded by number 24, that's Clark with it for Twin Cedars. 7:15 to go here in the second quarter. 16-14, Twin Cedars. A long lob pass underneath. It's tipped, stolen by Brandon Taylor. Turnover, Twin Cedars. Landry Leffler waits for Brandon Taylor, and Van Buren County to the front court. 7:01 to go, second quarter. They're down 2 at 16-14. Landry Leffler on the left wing. He'll try a three. That's off the rim, no good. A long rebound to Kinnick Millard, who is fouled by number 4, Kloster. That is his first, team first in the quarter. Warriors will inbound. Baseline, right side, Will Coral, all the way over to Duncan on a drive into the paint. Little runner is good. He put it in and it counts for Jace Duncan. He's got 6. The foul's on number 24, Gavin Clark. His second, team second. 18-14. Van Buren County with the lead. I think I misspoke before and said it was 16-14 Twin Cedars. No, it was 16-14 Warriors. Free throw missed. Rebound to Kinnick Millard. And Kinnick will put in a right-handed layup in the paint. Millard with 5. 20-14 Warriors. It's stolen. Duncan all the way down. His layup is blocked. Then turned over. Millard with a left-handed layup. Another 2 for Kinnick. He's got 7. Roberts over to Gomet. To number 32, McDaniel. Here comes a 60-second timeout from Twin Cedars. So we'll take a 60-second break and be back with you for more second quarter Warrior basketball action from Twin Cedars High School here in Busse, Iowa. The Warriors are up 22-14. They've got an 8-point lead. Back with you in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
All right, back with you here at the Atomo Radio broadcast booth. Coral steals the inbounds pass. Turnover, Twin Cedars. Will all the way down. Layup is good. Will Coral with another 2. He's got 7. 24-14 Warriors up 10. They get it into Pouillier down the left side for Clark. Inside the arc, he'll stop and pull up from 15 and hit from the left side. Number 24, Gavin Clark has 4. 24-16. Warriors up the left side for Will Coyle against the press from Twin Cedars. Down the left side of the lane, he'll turn and get it stolen by Pouillier. Turnover Warriors, their 5th. All the way down, that's Roberts on a drive, and a layup is good. by number 12, Holden Roberts. He has 8, 24-18. Warriors up 6, 5:45 to go. First quarter. Here comes a 3 left of the key for Will. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Roberts in the lane. We'll do a first quarter recap whenever we get a chance. Step through and a finger rolls off the backboard too strong. Rebounded by Kinnick Millard for Van Buren County. Over the left side, Will Coral in the corner to Landry Leffler. A drive and a kick to Will. Right of the key, 3 on the way. It's in and out. Kite fighting for a rebound. Who's it off of? It's off of Kite. Rebound to Twin Cedars. Coral going to take a seat. Lincoln Bainbridge into the game with 5:19 to go here in the second quarter. Baseline inbounds for the Sabres. Warriors with man pressure. McDaniel, the pass is stolen, tipped. Well, let's see. Oh, Duncan should have grabbed it. It was tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll stay with Twin Cedars in the backcourt. Shot clock, well, it stayed at 35. Maybe a second should have ran off it or something. The ball did get touched in play, but that's Clark with it over towards the quarter. He's looking. And a long pass all the way down to number 32, McDaniel. He'll get it over to number 10, who'll make the layup from the left side. That's Brandon Poulier. He's on the board with a deuce, 24-20. Across to Bainbridge. In the corner, Leffler, a 3 for the Warriors. Back rim, he left it, shot it too strong. Rebound, Duncan on the weak side. And they're going to call a jump. So, looks like it's going to, well, which way is the arrow going? It goes to Twin Cedars. Duncan out, Taylor in. 4:58 to go in the second quarter. 24-20. Warriors. Clark into Roberts down the left side for the Sabres. Guarded by Bainbridge. Now back to Clark. Right elbow. He looks to kick it to McDaniel. Back to Roberts on the right side. The Warriors in a man-to-man into Pettyjohn, and Kite commits a silly reach foul in the paint. Cree Kite, his first on the team in the quarter. 2 team fouls on Twin Cedars. 24-20 Warriors. Baseline left side for McDaniel. Warriors in a man-to-man, top of the key, Roberts with it. A screen left from Pettyjohn, he goes to the right. All the way to the hoop. Tried a right-handed underhand shot, missed it. Going to say a goaltend on the Warriors. Must have grabbed the net, so give the hoop to Roberts, I believe. He has 10. Kite's out, Coral back in. 4:37 to go in the second, 24-22 Warriors. And here comes some pressure, it looks like, from Twin Cedars. 2-2-1. They get it into Leffler, back to Coral, down the middle of the floor. They beat it easy. He'll step through and dish. Shot up from the left side to Bainbridge, no good. He's going to be fouled, and 2 shots coming for Lincoln. Fouls on number 10, Poulier, his second, team's third in the quarter. 4:32 to go in the second. 24-22, Warriors up by 2. Lincoln Bainbridge, the senior, back after that foot injury to the line for a couple. First on the way for Lincoln. High bounce, 3 times off the rim, no good. Warriors 0 of 2 from the free throw line in the quarter. Subs coming from Twin Cedars. Number 4, Kloster, and number 0, Gomat in for Poulier and Roberts. Warriors 2 of 8 from the line in the game, 25%. Bainbridge, the second, rolls down and through for him. 1 of 2 on that trip for Lincoln. He's on the board with the points, 25-22, Warriors up 3. Kloster all the way down. A short banker from the right side by Gomat is no good. Rebounded by Kinnick Millard. Kinnick to the front court. A kick out. Landry Leffler, a 3 on the way. That is good, but a foul. I think they'll count the hoop. Foul underneath. The field goal was good. Bainbridge the foul. His second. Count the hoop for Landry Leffler. A 3-point goal brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. It's 28-22 Warriors up 6 with 4:18 to go here in the second. Clark will inbound. Pressure man-to-man from Van Buren County. Gets it into Gomat. Guarded by Taylor. Back to Clark. He'll take it down the right side. All the way to the wing towards the corner. It's loose. He picks it up. Looking for a cutter. Not there. He's trapped with it. Good defense. Throws it all the way over to McDaniel. Left of the key. Right of the key for Gomat. Loses it. Gets it back. He's going to launch a 3. And he banked it in. The bank is open after 5 on a Monday night. 0 Gomat on the board with a three. It's 28-25. Bainbridge to the front court. Inside the arc, back to Brendan Taylor. Right side, Leffler, another three. Landry's hot. Hits two in a row. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. He's got 8. 31-25 Warriors. Pettyjohn up the right side. Across the timeline now for number 4. That's Kloster. A screen each way. He'll go left, then back to the right. Way out high. Gives it to McDaniel against Millard. Back to Clark. Left wing in the post to Pettyjohn. He'll dribble to the left elbow, step through one up. Should have been a travel maybe. They reward him with a foul. Fouls on number 1, Will Coral. His first, team's third in the quarter. 3:19 to go in the second, 31-25. Warriors up 6. Number 42, Blake Pettyjohn, junior at 6'2". To the free throw line, he missed the first. First miss of the night for Twin Cedars. They're 2 of 3 from the line. Second on the way for Pettyjohn. That one back rimmed it. Bainbridge high for the rebound. In the lane for the Warriors. 0 for 2 on that trip for Pettyjohn. Warriors in the front court to the left side, Millard. A drive and a kick. Leffler, can he hit 3 in a row? He can! Landry Leffler feeling it right now. If he was playing the NBA Jam game, he would be on fire. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Leffler with 11. It's 34-25. Clark to the front court, left wing. Into the lane, Kloster, a 10-foot jumper, or 12-footer, I'd say, that goes for number 4, Kloster. He's got 4 points, 34-27. Warriors with the lead. Millard around the press to the corner for Bainbridge on a baseline drive. Layup is good from the right side for Lincoln Bainbridge. He's got 3. 36-27 Warriors, 2:37 to go in the second. Inbounds to McDaniel down the left side. Left-handed pass tipped by Leffler. It's loose. Coral tips it to Millard. Oh, and Kinnick tried to dish it. Pettyjohn, Millard got it back. He'll throw one towards the hoop, and Pettyjohn with the rebound. Now all the way down to Gomat. He'll save it. Three-pointer McDaniel, left wing, off the rim, no good. Coral fouled Kloster on the rebound. Coral gets his second. It's the team's 4th in the quarter. And Twin Cedars asking for a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick 30-second break. Back with more Warrior Boys basketball action. 2:12 to go in the second. 36-29 Van Buren County, right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming of?
Back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Pettyjohn on the baseline left side. Gets it in. Kloster into the paint for Roberts. A little turnaround push shot from 8. No good. Rebound loose. Saved to the Warriors. And a timeout by head coach Nathan Shellman. Saved Lincoln Bainbridge trapped under the hoop. So we'll see if it's a 30 or a full here. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. The Warriors have 3 left. 3 also for Twin Cedars. Back with you in 30 seconds. 2:03 to go in the second. 36-27 Warriors from Twin Cedars High School here in Bussey, Iowa, right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home? Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Will Coral, the inbounds to Brandon Taylor. Warriors lead 36-27. 2 minutes to go before the half. Taylor to Coral, left of the key. Tried to drive, and he's going to get caught with a travel. Turnover Warriors, they're 6th. Against 11 of them for Twin Cedars with 1:57 to go in the second period. 36-27 Warriors. It'll be Sabres ball in the backcourt. Here comes some man pressure from the Warriors. Clark will inbound. Looking. Goes farther in the backcourt to number 12. That's Roberts. Gets a screen from Kloster. He'll take it to the left wing and step back and shoot a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Millard high in the paint to grab that one for Van Buren County. Kinnick through the defense, gives it to Taylor. Inside the arc, a 15-footer left side. That goes for Brandon Taylor on the board with 2 points. Warriors lead 38-27, a minute 37 to go. Roberts to the front court, top of the key, had a drive into the paint. He lost it. Now they're going to call a holding foul on the Warriors on the drive by Roberts. Fouls on number 3, Jace Duncan, just his first, 5th on the team. So the Warriors into the penalty. That would mean Twin Cedars into the bonus with a minute 33 to go in the second quarter. Number 12, Holden Roberts, to the line for 2. He's got 10 points on the night. First free throw is no good. He's their leading scorer, about 17 a game. Twin Cedars 2 for 5 from the line so far in the game. He'll have a second. Second is good. 1 for 2 on that trip for Holden Roberts. 38-28, Warriors up 10. Coral to the front court, lost it. Landry Leffler had to pick it up and help out. Leffler back to Coral. Top of the key, right side, Duncan now. Duncan on a baseline drive. He'll pull up from 6, banked it too hard. Rebound fought for in the lane. And Pouyer comes out of there with it. Over to Clark. Down the lane is Clark. Right-handed banker, too strong. Duncan on a board for the Warriors. A minute 5 to go before the half. 38-28, Warriors up 10. Brandon Taylor drive down the left side of the lane in the paint. Oh, his little runner was too strong. Rebounded by Roberts. Up ahead, Gomat. Coral with a nice block. Landry Leffler recovers it. Behind the back on Kloster into the lane. A pull-up from 10. Too strong. Rebound, Clark for Twin Cedars. 43 seconds to go before the half. 38-28 Warriors. Millard, a reach foul in the backcourt on the Warriors. Kinnick Millard's going to get his second. Warriors in the penalty. Twin Cedars in the bonus, so they're going to have some more free throws for the Sabres. Gavin Clark, number 24, going to the line, the senior at 5'8", for Twin Cedars. 40.6 to go before the half. Warriors up 10, 38-28. Clark's first is good. Clark has 5 on the night. Here comes Caden Simmons in for Jace Duncan. Twin Cedars now 4 for 7 from the free throw line tonight. 40.6 to go, second quarter. Nearing the half. Second on the way for Clark. That one's good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for him. He has 6. 38-30 Warriors. Inbounds to Brandon Taylor. Dribbling through the press. Up ahead right side for Will Coral. Skip pass over to Landry Leffler, left side in the corner. Kinnick Miller to 3 on the way. That is good. Money for Kinnick Miller out of the left corner, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. He has 10, 40-30. Drive to the hoop, shot up, no good. Foul coming on Simmons, I believe. It is on number 12, Caden Simmons, his first. The drive was by number 4, Kloster. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots for the Twin Cedars Sabres. 21 seconds even to go. Second quarter, 40-30. Warriors up 10. Kloster, the free throw, is no good. 3 for 7 in the quarter. 5 for 9 in the game for Twin Cedars. Number 4, Caden Kloster, the senior. A second attempt, couple rhythm dribbles for him. It's on the way. That one rolls around and drops through. 1 or 2 on that trip for Kloster. He has 5. Inbounds to Taylor. Shot clock is off. The Warriors can hold for 1 if they want. Pressure from Twin Cedars. Brandon Taylor across the timeline to the front court. Landry Leffler on the wing. 10 seconds to go. Left of the key, now right of the key for Will Coral. The Warriors got to go. 7, 6, 5. Coral on a drive into the paint. He's tripped. No foul. Simmons a kick out. Leffler a 3 on the way. As the horn expires, it's off the rim. And no good. So we are at the half with the score. The Van Buren County Warriors 40, the Twin Cedars Sabres 31. The Warriors in that second quarter put up 26 points, 17 points for Twin Cedars. That'll take us to the halftime show and stats, brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. We will take a 3-minute break. That'll give me a chance to add up some statistics. We'll come back and talk about the first half of boys basketball varsity action for you here from Bussey, Iowa, Twin Cedars High School. The Van Buren County Warriors lead the Twin Cedars Sabres 40-31 at the half. We'll also do a second quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank when we come back from this 3-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has...
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap!
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. It's the halftime show. Halftime show and stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. We can do a quick second quarter recap first, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In that second quarter, 3 turnovers for the Warriors, 4 of them for Twin Cedars, 12 rebounds for Van Buren County, 9 of them for Twin Cedars in the second quarter. The Warriors were 1 of 3 from the line. Twin Cedars was 4 of 8. Now we can do a half a game recap since we're at halftime, brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Team stats from the first half. On the turnover side of things, 6 of them for Van Buren County, 11 of them for Twin Cedars. The rebounding battle is pretty even. Twin Cedars ahead by 1, 22-21 on the battle of the boards. From the free throw line, Warriors are 3 of 9, right at 33%. Twin Cedars at 60%, 6 of 10 for the first half. We were tied at 14 after 1 quarter of play. The Warriors outscored the Sabres 26-17 by 9 in the second quarter to lead it by 9, 40-31 here at the half. And we got the halftime banner up there for you for those of you watching on YouTube. Let's take a look at some individual statistics and foul trouble from the first half as far as Twin Cedars goes. They've had, 6 players in the scoring column, one of them in double figures. They're led by their leading scorer, Holden Roberts, with 11. Robert Gomat has 3. Caden Kloster with 5. Braden Puyer with 2. Gavin Clark with 6. Blake Pettyjohn with 4. Clark has 2 fouls, and so does Puyer. For the Warriors, they've had 7 players in the scoring column. 2 of them in double figures are led by Landry Leffler with 3 3-pointers, 11 total points so far for Leffler. Millard has 10. Will Coral with 7. Jace Duncan with 6. Lincoln Bainbridge with 3. Caden Simmons with 2. And Brandon Taylor with 2 as well. For the Warriors, as far as foul trouble goes, Will Coral has 2. Lincoln Bainbridge with 2. Kennick Millard with 2. Nobody in the game has 3. So we got over 9 minutes left as they had some festivities here at the half. We got a lot of time left in the halftime show, so we got time for another 3-minute break. So we are going to take that right now. You can hear some more from our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast possible on the air tonight at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We are also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Back with you to continue the halftime show, brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. After this 3-minute break, you're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here inside the Tumble Radio broadcast booth from Twin Cedars High School tonight near Bussey, Iowa. The Warriors lead it at the half by a score of 40-31. Just over 5 minutes left on the halftime clock. I got a couple of things I want to go over with you. I want to get through a little bit slower. That other action around the area tonight kind of ran through it pretty fast in the pregame show, trying to get through everything. In the Bluegrass Conference tonight, other action from that conference. The Ankeny Christian boys are at Albia. Mormon Trail is hosting Seymour in a double-header, girls and boys. Twin Cedars hosting Van Buren County. That's why we are here. Lamoni is hosting Central Decatur in a double-header. And Murray is hosting Moulton Udell. That's a doubleheader as well. In just a girls' game, non-conference, Saydell is at Diagonal. It's other action around the Bluegrass Conference tonight. From the Super Conference, let's start in the South Division. This is a girls' game. Louisa Muscatine is at Danville. Another girls' game. Central Lee is at Illini West. A doubleheader. Clark County, Missouri, who we're familiar with, we played them. They're at Holy Trinity Catholic. And, of course, the Warriors right here to take on Twin Cedars. In the North Division, a doubleheader. The Columbus Wildcats at the Cardinal Comets. In just a boys' game, Hillcrest Academy is at Pella Christian, and a good one there. Another boys' game, Louisa Muscatine is at Calamus Wheatland. They're 19-2. On the year. Schuyler County, Missouri is at Davis County for a doubleheader tonight. And in just a boys' game, the Mid-Prairie Hawks, I believe, are at the Fairfield Trojans. All right, one more thing to talk about as we still got over 3 minutes left here in the halftime show. And stats brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. The brackets came out today. Let's take a look at the Warrior boys bracket in Sub-State 5. The Warriors going to go to Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont, I believe, to open play. The winner there goes to Regina Catholic. It's in the top half of the bracket. The other games in the top half of the bracket, West Burlington starts out against Cardinal, hosting them. Then the winner there goes to Central Lee. In the bottom half of the bracket, it's Durant and Columbus getting together. The winner there faces Northeast. And in the final game on the bottom half, it's Mediapolis playing Louisa Muscatine. The winner there gets Mid-Prairie. So that's a look at some of the brackets that came out today. And other action around the conferences tonight. The Warrior girls are going to be in action on Saturday at home. Valentine's night, 7 p.m. start. They're going to face the Columbus Wildcats for the third time on the season. The winner there will go to Regina Catholic as well. We got time for another 2-minute break here in the Warrior Boys halftime show, brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. When we come back, we'll be that much closer to starting action in the third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in the second half of action as we are getting ready for that. The Warriors lead it here at the half, 40-31 over the Twin Cedars Sabres. Back with you to start the third quarter after this 2-minute break. You're tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide. Back with you here from the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth
from Twin Cedars High School, Bussey, Iowa. The halftime clock clicking down to under 30 seconds as we're getting ready to start action in the third quarter, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. That'll complete the halftime show and stats, brought to you by Roto-Rooter. It's going to be Warrior ball to start. They're going right to left as we see it. Twin Cedars will be going left to right. 8 minutes on the clock. Warriors up 9, 40-31 to start the third quarter. Landry Leffler into Will Corlin. Here we go. Twin Cedars in a man-to-man. Left side, Cree Kite. He'll dribble and hand off Landry Leffler on the drive down the left side of the lane. A kick out to Millard in the corner. Kinnick on a drive into the paint. He'll dish it over to Leffler in the corner. Won't take the three. Cree Kite, a three on the way, right wing. That is good. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, Cree Kite on the board with a three. His first points of the night. Warriors up 42-31. Pettyjohn across. Kloster tipped and a pass intended for Holden. Stolen by the Warriors. Turnover Twin Cedars, their 12th. 7.5 to go in the third. Will Corl on a dribble left to the key. He'll take it to the free throw line and a spin. Some open room. Right-handed layup left it short. He'll get a rebound and save it to Landry Leffler. Three on the way for Landry, right wing. That's off the rim, no good. Kite crashing over the top of Pettyjohn. Going to commit the foul. Kite rebounding hard, but that one was silly. Cree going to be his second foul. First on the team in the quarter. 7:18 to go in the third. 42-31 Warriors. Clark to inbound. Tipped by Duncan out of bounds. It'll stay with Twin Cedars on a pass intended for Roberts. Clark gets it into Pettyjohn down the right side to Kloster. All the way back to the left side for Clark. Down the left side and a kick out. McDaniel a three from the corner. And that is good. By number 32, Tobin McDaniel on the board with a three. 42-34 Warriors, 7:05 to go. Leffler to the right side for Will Coyle. Underneath Kinnick Miller. He'll throw one up. It comes down through and good. Way up high off the backboard. Fouled by Pettyjohn, I believe. Kinnick Miller a chance at a three-point play. It is on number 42, Pettyjohn. His first foul. Count the hoop for Kinnick Millard. He's got 12. A chance at a three-point play as he'll go to the line for one. Warriors up 10, 44-34 here. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Millard's free throw is no good. Jace Duncan fighting for the rebound, but Kloster comes up with it. Duncan going to commit a foul in the backcourt. Jace Duncan gets his second on the team in the quarter, one on Twin Cedars. 44-34, 6:55 to go. Kloster into Roberts. Roberts going to bring it up. Warriors in a man-to-man. Driving to the paint, a step through. Little runner is good. From about 6 feet for number 12, Roberts. He's got 13, 44-36. Leffler against Kloster. And now a holding hands foul on number 4. Caden Kloster, his second. 2 on each team as far as fouls go in the third. 6:37 to go, back to live action. Inbounds Leffler to Coral. Lob into the post for Miller to turn. He'll fall down and kicks it back out to Leffler on a drive and a kick to Cree Kite. 3 on the way left of the key for Cree. 2 in a row for Cree Kite. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Those from distance are bonuses from him. He's got 6. 47-36. To the right side in the front court, that's Clark. Back to Kloster. Clark gives him a screen. Kloster to the right wing. He'll try a 3. That one off the back rim, no good. A rebound to the weak side. Landry Leffler fighting for it and comes out of there with it. Over to Will Coral. Got to hurry up. They do get it across against the double team. Twin Cedars falls back to a man-to-man. Coral on a drive all the way to the hoop. A dish to Cree Kite. Had to go to the free throw line to get it back. Out to Leffler. Miller to 3. Nope, he traveled with it, left to the key. Turnover Warriors, their 7th of the night. 5:49 to go here in the third quarter. 47-36. Van Buren County with an 11-point lead. Possession to the Sabres, though, in the backcourt on the sideline. That'll be Clark looking to get it in. Gets it into Holden. To center court, now to the left side in the corner. McDaniel a 3 on a way. Short. A rebound to Holden. No, it's loose. It makes its way into the... Well, it's still loose all the way out to Will Coral. He's got a breakaway. Will, a right-handed layup. Oh, he missed it. Rebound. Holden all the way down. Blocked by Duncan. He gets it back and puts it in. does number 12, Holden Roberts. He's got 15, 47-38. Warriors of the front court. Duncan, a skip pass to Coral on a drive, and he's going to be fouled on the baseline. A blocking foul on Twin Cedars. Coral had a bunny and missed it with the right hand. The foul's on number 42, Blake Pettyjohn. That's his second. Here comes Brandon Taylor in for Will Coral. Third on the team. Let's see, number 10 is Pooyer into the game for McDaniel. 3 team fouls on Twin Cedars, 2 on the Warriors. Brandon Taylor, baseline left side. He'll throw it in, looking, gets it into Millard. Saved it. He threw it, had to throw it back in, and he threw it away. Pooyer all the way down to Roberts. He's fouled by Jace Duncan, and Roberts going to go to the line for 2 as Duncan commits his third on the team. Roberts to the line for 2 shots. A pretty hard foul there by Jace Duncan. He made sure he wasn't going to get the shot up on the rim. Or if he did, he wasn't going to go in. 5:11 to go in the third quarter, 47-38. Warriors up 9. Roberts, the free throw, that goes down. Twin Cedars, 7 of 11 on the night. Caden Simmons in for Jace Duncan with those 3 fouls. Give another point to Roberts. He's got 16. 47-39 now. Second free throw attempt for Roberts on the way. That's good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip. He's got 17. Token pressure, inbounds. Leffler to Millard, over to Brandon Taylor. Down the left side to the baseline. Back out Millard. Laddered by Kloster. And an offensive foul on number 20, Brandon Taylor. His first, team 4th in the quarter. 5:02 remaining in the third, 47-40. Warriors up 7. Inbounds to Kloster. Up ahead, Pettyjohn. A banker from the right side. No good. Rebound loose in the lane. Clark. His shot up is no good. Rebound to Millard. Down the left side to Brandon Taylor. Over to the right side, Kite, a 3. That one, it was halfway down, in and out. Good. A rebound up high is Caden Simmons. A kick out to Kite. It's tipped and stolen. Turnover Warriors. All the way down. Kloster, a little banker from the right side. And he puts it in. He's got 7. 47-42. Twin Cedars back to within 5 with 4:36 to go. Millard, a screen left from Kite into the lane. And another offensive foul on Kite. Here comes a 30-second timeout. That's Kite's third. It's a full timeout, actually, by the Warriors. So they've got 2 left. Let's take a 60-second break. 4:33 to go in the third quarter. 47-42 Warriors. A 60-second timeout. Back with more Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Twin Cedars on the turnover as we're back with you from the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. Millard, a 3 left wing, and it's good. That's a big bucket for the Warriors. They needed one to stop that run. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Millard has 15, 50-42. Warriors up 8. Underneath, Pettyjohn. His layup, good. Assist Holden Roberts, excuse me. Pettyjohn has 6. Here's Landry Leffler with it on the left wing, 50-44. Warriors up 6. Leffler to the baseline. Back to Brandon Taylor, guarded by Roberts. To the corner, nope, not there. Back out high, a drive to the right elbow, a spin into the lane, a little runner. It was blocked, but he's fouled from the side by Pettyjohn, I think. It is on number 42, Blake Pettyjohn, his third, all in the third quarter. Let's see. The Warriors are in the penalty, so Twin Cedars into the bonus. That's the 4th team foul on Twin Cedars. It's a shooting foul. Brandon Taylor to the line for a couple. So Twin Cedars in the bonus right now. First free throw no good by Brandon Taylor. 0 for 2 from the line of the Warriors in the third quarter. They are 3 of 11 in the game. Pettyjohn out, McDaniel in for Twin Cedars with 3:48 to go in the third. It's 50-44. Warriors up 6. Brandon Taylor will have his second. 2 rhythm dribbles for Taylor. Free throw on the way. That's good. 1 for 2 on that chip for Brandon Taylor. He's got 3. Warriors up 7, 51-44. Here comes Clark across the timeline. Left side, McDaniel. Into Roberts down the left side of the lane. A fall away. Comes up well short. Clark on the rebound. He'll bring it back out. No reset as it didn't hit any rim. Over to Roberts. A drive and a jump stop. He'll dish to Kloster. Put one up from the left side. No good. Rebound. Simmons grabbed it. It's out of bounds. It should be Warriors ball, and it is. As Kloster hit it away from Simmons. 3:24 to go in the third. 51-44. Warriors up 7. Here comes 2-2-1 pressure from the Sabres. Brandon Taylor, baseline in the backcourt. Will throw it in to Kinnick Millard. Up ahead to Bainbridge. Oh, he couldn't handle it. Lincoln trying to save it. The Warriors turn it over in the front court against the pressure. It's their 6th turnover of the third quarter, 12th of the game. 3:19 to go in the third. Ball back to Twin Cedars. Here comes pressure from Van Buren County. Well, maybe some token man pressure here over to Clark against Brandon Taylor. Across the timeline, through a double team, and a silly reaching foul in the front court, way out in the front court. On number 20, Brandon Taylor gets his second. Warriors in the penalty, so it's bonus time. 2-shot bonus for number 24, Gavin Clark. 3:10 remaining in the third. Warriors up 7, 51-44. Clark's first. Back rim no good. Twin Cedars 2 of 3 from the line in the third period. They are 8 for 13 in the game. Second on the way for Clark. Rolls around. That one falls through. Clark has 7. 51-45. Inbounds to Millard against this pressure. Across the timeline. Right side for Bainbridge on a drive to the baseline. He'll swing it back out to Caden Simmons to Will Coral. 3 on the right wing for Will. And that one is good. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District. Coral into double figures now with 10. 54-45. Warriors up 9. Twin Cedars gets it into McDaniel across the timeline. Center court. Warriors in a man-to-man, it looks like. Here's a pass underneath for Holden Roberts. They overthrew him. It's out of bounds. Turnover, Twin Cedars. They're 14th of the night, 3rd in the third quarter. Here comes number 0, Robert Gomat, into the game for Kloster. We have 2:42 remaining in the third. 54-45. Warriors up 9. And Will Coral going to throw it in the backcourt for the Warriors on the baseline. He's got to stay put. It was just a turnover, not a made basket. Coral looking, gets it into Brandon Taylor. Brandon will try to come down the left side, up ahead to Lincoln Bainbridge. It went through his hands, and the Warriors turn it over again. Sloppy play from Van Buren County here. Gives it back to the Sabres. 2:36 to go in the third, 54-45. Warriors. McDaniel looking, gets it into Clark. Millard overran him. He's got to hustle to get back. Across the timeline, right side for Clark. Now to Roberts. A 3 on the way, left of the key for Holden Roberts. Left it short. Rebound loose in the lane to McDaniel. He missed a shot. And that's saved. All the way down, Brandon Taylor. No good. Simmons, he put it back, and it's no good. Lincoln Bainbridge a rebound. Kick out Simmons to Millard. Warriors second chance points. Millard will throw up a runner. That's no good. Rebound to Poyer for Twin Cedars. A 3 on the way from Roberts in the corner. That's no good. A rebound to Simmons. Action fast and furious. Nobody's able to put the ball through the hoop. Over to Taylor. Millard. His 3 on the way, right wing. That's back rim, no good. Rebound to Roberts. Minute 44 to go in the third. Still 54-45 Warriors. Roberts over to Gomat on the left side. A step back NBA 3. That banks home. Can you believe it? That's his second 3 of the night. He's got 6. 54-48. Warriors up 6. Taylor to Millard. Across the timeline, down the right side of the lane. A little runner, way too strong off the backboard. Rebound loose. It's off of Roberts. Will go to the Warriors. Subs coming in. Leffler and Duncan in for Taylor and Simmons. Clark going to take a seat. It's number 20, Brock Misitich, into the game for Twin Cedars. His first action of the night. A minute 21 to go in the third. 54-48. Coral baseline left side to Millard. Left of the key. 3 on the way for Kinnick. Too strong. Rebound. Tapped and fought for. And Gomat saves it to Poyer. Over to Misitich. Top of the key for him to the left side. 1:05 left in the quarter. Skip pass over to Gomet. Over to McDaniel. Underneath Poulier. He's pushed from behind by a Warrior player. It's on number 4, Lincoln Bainbridge. His third. Warriors in the penalty. Free throws coming for number 10, Brandon Poulier. Twin Cedars been stuck on 4 fouls here for a long time. Free throw missed it badly to the left. They're 3 of 5 in the quarter from the line. Simmons back in for Millard. Under a minute to go in the third. 59.4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 54-48. Warriors up 6. Poulier, his second, the lefty. It's on the way, and he got that one. 1 of 2 on that trip for him. He has 3 on the night, 54-49. Bainbridge through the defense. Lost it. Turnover Warriors. Holden Roberts, left-handed layup is good. He has 19. 54-51, Twin Cedars within 3. Coral to Duncan down the left side to Landry Leffler, who gets it tipped by number 20, Misitich. Turnover Warriors. They've gotten super sloppy with it here towards the end of the third quarter. Roberts to the left side, a kick in the corner to Gomat. And he dribbled it out of bounds over there on the far side. Turnover Twin Cedars. Their 4th of the quarter, 15th of the game. Brandon Taylor in for Lincoln Bainbridge. 29.4 remaining in the third. Warriors up 3, 54-51. Will Coral is going to inbound on the sideline in the backcourt against some pressure here. 2-2-1 from the Sabres. Coral looking. Has to throw it all the way over to Brandon Taylor. He'll take it across the left side. It's loose. Taylor fighting for it. And they're going to call a jump. The alternating possession goes to Twin Cedars. Turnover Warriors, their 10th of the quarter. 16th of the game. 25 seconds remaining in the third. 54-51. In the backcourt, Roberts will look to throw it in. Gets it into McDaniel. Back to Holden Roberts. Shot clock is off here in the third. McDaniel gives him a screen. He's dancing out with it high. Brandon Taylor to the left to McDaniel. A handoff to Gomat. Back to McDaniel, right of the key. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Roberts, a screen for McDaniel. Simmons switches on and tried to hit the roller. McDaniel, it's tipped and loose into the hands of Will Coral. Turnover Twin Cedars. 2 seconds, 1. Coral will launch from half court. And that's going to come up short. So we're through 3 quarters of play with the score. The Van Buren County Warriors 54. The Twin Cedar Sabres 51 in the third quarter. Warriors put up 14 points. Twin Cedars with 20. We'll take a 60-second break, start the fourth quarter when we come back. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. We'll do a quarter recap as well. Brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. You're tuned in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Atemo Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you here inside the Atemo Radio broadcast booth. The Warriors inbounded to start the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. A whistle stopped play, something that the officials didn't like with the clock, so they blew the whistle, and they're going to inbound it again. Leffler into Coral in the front court. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Over to Duncan. A drive down the lane. Little runner. Finger roll by Jace is good. He's got 8. The Warriors back up by 5, 56-51. Here comes Clark to the front court for Twin Cedars. Now right side. No, back towards the top of the key against Landry Leffler. The Warriors in a man-to-man. To the left wing, now Roberts with it in between the circles. He'll go to the left side. Taylor jumps out and switches on him. Into the paint to Pettyjohn. He'll turn in a little runner, falls down. The ball off of the rim, no good. Kloster on a board, and he's fouled. No, they're going to call a jump. Excuse me. He got the rebound and was tied up. Substitution, number 10, Poulier, into the game for Roberts. The alternating possession, the Warriors had it to start the quarter. It'll go to, this time, Twin Cedars. A box set. left side baseline. And a violation? No, it's going to stay with Twin Cedars. McDaniel trying to inbound. They're calling a delay of game. Well, the Warrior defender was just following the Twin Cedar player as he went out of bounds in front of the inbounder. Why is that a delay of game? I'm not sure. It's kind of a strange call. 7:23 to go here in the fourth. 56-51, Warriors up 5. Here we go. McDaniel, baseline right side into Kloster. Guarded by Coral. Drive into the paint and a runner. No, that's blocked. Oh, my gosh. It's a good block by Will Coral. Looked pretty clean to me. He's way taller and had great position. But they hit him with a foul. It's his third, first on the team in the quarter. Number 4, Kloster to the line. He's got 7 points on the night, looking for more. Free throw on the way. That's good. 1-1 in the quarter. Kloster has 8. 11 of 17 in the game from the line for the Sabres. 7:20 to go in the fourth. Warriors up by 4. They've been barely holding on to the lead here, 56-52. Second on the way. That's good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for Kloster. He has 9. Twin Cedars within a possession at 56-53. Inbounds to Duncan. Over to Landry Leffler. Across the timeline. Right side for Brandon Taylor. Leffler a 3 right wing. He's been hot and stays hot. Watching by the Van Buren County Community School District. Landry Leffler with his 4th 3 of the night. He's got 14. It's 59-53 Warriors. McDaniel on a back cut to Kloster. His banker on a baseline cut is good. Assist McDaniel. Kloster with those 2 free throws and now a hoop. Has 11. 59-55. Coral a fake into the lane. He'll dish. No, it was picked off. Turnover Warriors. Clark overthrew Kloster as Twin Cedars had a breakout and they turn it over. 17th turnover of the night. Millard back into the game for Simmons. McDaniel going to take his seat. Roberts back in. 6:44 to go here in the fourth. 59-55. Warriors up by 4. Brandon Taylor, baseline in the backcourt, gets it into Landry Leffler against 2-2-1 pressure. Back to Taylor, up ahead, pass tip, and makes its way to Coral. He'll dribble around Pettyjohn, layup good from the left side for Will Coral. He's got 12, 61-55. Inbounds Pettyjohn to Clark. Across the timeline in midcourt. Warriors in a man-to-man. Here comes Duncan to help out, over to Puyer. His 3 is an air ball, rebounded by Pettyjohn. He'll turn and put one in after getting that air ball. He's got 8, 61-57. Brandon Taylor through the double team. A dish across the lane, intercepted and turned over by the Warriors into the hands of Roberts. Down the left side, back to Clark. 3 on the way, left wing. Short. Rebound Will Coral on the weak side for Van Buren County. Will over to Jace Duncan. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Duncan across the timeline right side for the Warriors. They lead it 61-57. A fake and a drive by Coral. In between 2 defenders, he'll put it up. And good with the left hand from the right side as Will Coral taking over a little bit here. He's got 14. Warriors back up by 6, 63-57. Clark to the right side. Against the Warrior man-to-man, back to Kloster, over to Roberts. A screen right from Pettyjohn. Step back, won't take the 3. Here's Kloster right of the key into Gavin Clark. Blocked by Will Coral. He gets it back, missed the shot. And that put back is by Pettyjohn, who's been hurting him on the offensive glass. He's got 10, 63-59. Taylor in the corner to Millard. Got to box out Pettyjohn. Millard on a drive all the way to the hoop. He's bumped. He put it in. It goes. It's going to be a 3-point play opportunity. Count the hoop. Fouls on number 12. Holden Roberts, his second. Count the hoop for Kinnick Millard. He has 17. Warriors back up 65-59. Millard a chance for a 3-point play. 1 team foul on each team here so far in the fourth quarter. Millard to the line. Free throw on the way is good. 1-1 in the quarter are the Warriors. They're just 5 of 13 overall in the game. Millard has 18. 66-59. Warriors back up by 7. Clark to the front court. High on the dribble. He'll pull inside the arc and pull up from 17 and connect. Left of the key for number 24, Gavin Clark. He has 9. 66-61. Warriors. Duncan across. He'll give it to Coral and give him a screen to the right. Will to the top of the key. Right side, Landry Leffler. He's eyeing up a three against Clark. He'll cross over, go into the paint. Kick to Duncan in the corner. Jace's three on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound Clark for Twin Cedars. Coming down the left side is Gavin Clark. A screen from Kloster into Roberts. A fadeaway. Missed it at air ball. Pettyjohn gets it blocked by Duncan out of bounds. Good D by the Warriors. Jace Duncan there. Lincoln Bainbridge in for Will Coral, giving him a little break before the final push here with 4.5 to go in the fourth. 66-61. Warriors up 5. Here comes a timeout, a full timeout from Twin Cedars. They've got 2 left. So we'll take a 60-second break. 4:31 to go in the fourth. 66-61 Warriors. Back with you in 60 seconds. Right for more Warrior Boys Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth with 4:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been a good ball game, pretty intense. Warriors have held the lead most of the way. Twin Cedars has tried to close in a few times. Warriors have answered back. It's right now a 5-point deficit. Van Buren County with the lead, 66-61. 4:31 to go here in the fourth. Coming out of a full timeout from Twin Cedars. Maybe look for some different pressure here. Maybe they'll change up their press. I don't know. A lot of times you see that after a timeout. Momentary stop here. All three referees coming together. I'm not sure what the pause is. Usually when we take timeouts, we have trouble getting back to live action. This time, I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, maybe somebody got booted out. I don't know. A little bit of discipline going on over there by the Tabitha Bricker, I think, the athletic director for Twin Cedars. Kind of funny. All right, inbounds on the sideline. That's Roberts looking to get it in for the Sabres. Kloster takes a spill, tripped over a player. Get it into Clark down the right side of the lane. His runner came up short. Rebound to Kinnick Millard, and he's fouled. Millard on a board. He's fouled in the backcourt. Was that 22nd foul on Twin Cedars in the quarter? Is that 24 or 14? We'll see when it goes up on the board. Must be 24. Clark, his third, turned over to Kloster. His hoop is good. The Warriors commit a turnover, and Kloster puts it in. He has 13, 66-63. Warriors up 3. Duncan across to Millard on the left side. Back to a one-possession game. Jace Duncan between the circles, a screen from Bainbridge. Jace to the left. He'll spin back into the lane, put up a runner. That goes. A nice spin move from 8 feet away for Jace Duncan, the sophomore. He's got 10. He's in a double figure, 68-63 Warriors. Gavin Clark to the left side against Bainbridge. A screen from Pooyer to the free throw line. And Duncan trying to tie him up, and he does. Which way is the alternating going? It goes to the Warriors. Turnover, Twin Cedars, their 18th. Here comes Will Coral back in for Brandon Taylor. 3:51 to go. Just over halfway through the fourth quarter, 68-63. Van Buren County with a 5-point lead. Referee telling Will Coral he's got to stay put in the backcourt on the baseline. Gets it into Landry Leffler. Leffler up the right side. Here comes the trap. He goes back towards the middle. Oh, and his pass tipped and turned over to Kloster. All the way down Pooyer. His left-handed layup is no good. A rebound, Roberts. He put it up. It goes, and a foul. Count the hoop. The foul's on number 4, Lincoln Bainbridge, his 4th. Count the hoop for number 12, Roberts. He has 21 on the night, averages 17. And Landry Leffler going to take a seat. Brandon Taylor into the game with 3:40 to go in the fourth. Twin Cedars has it down to 3. It's 68-65 Warriors. A chance at a three-point play coming for number 12, Holden Roberts, who's had a pretty nice night for the Twin Cedars Sabres. Roberts' free throw on the way. It's good. They are 3 of 3 in the quarter. He has 22 on the night. 68-66. Warriors up 2. They get it into Will Coral. Screen right from Bainbridge. Coral across the timeline right side for Taylor. On the baseline, doesn't want it. A handoff to Will Coral. He'll take it towards the baseline. A skip pass intercepted by Pettyjohn. Turnover Warriors. Their 21st of the night. Roberts to the right wing. Here's Kloster with it. A lob underneath to Pettyjohn. Tipped by Millard. Pettyjohn has to go to the corner to recover. To Pourier. Roberts, a 3, top of the key. Left it short. Rebound to Clark. Hill will put it up from the middle of the lane. Oh, it came out on him. And Millard is fouled by a Sabres player in the paint on the miss. Number 4, Kloster, gets his 3rd. It's the 3rd on the team in the quarter. The Warriors with 2 team fouls. 3:06 to go in the fourth. 68-66. Coral into Duncan. Up the left side against Roberts. Around him, trying to go all the way to the hoop. He's fouled. Pettyjohn with a block. Duncan going to go to the line for 2. Pettyjohn picks up his 4th. I think he might have took one in the midsection there on the drive. Nothing intentional for Jace Duncan. He's just going up with his leg to try to put it in the hoop, and 2 players collided. So nothing intentional there, but he took one in a midsection, maybe in a bad spot. So coach is out there to try to take a look at Pettyjohn. They're getting him up right now, so that's good to see. 2:58 to go here in the fourth. That's 4 team fouls on Twin Cedars, 2 of them on the Warriors in the fourth quarter. 68-66. Van Buren County with a 2-point lead. And it's not a timeout. I'm not sure why all the Twin Cedars players are sitting down. I don't think anybody used a timeout. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Twin Cedars with a full and a 30. The Warriors with 2 fulls, best I can tell. So Jace Duncan, a sophomore, to the line for a couple of shots, as that was a shooting foul. 4th team foul on Twin Cedars. Duncan has 10 on the night on 5 2-point baskets. Jace's first free throw is good. Warriors 2 of 2 in the quarter, 6 of 14 in the game. Duncan with 11. He'll have a second free throw coming. Jace, 2 rhythm dribbles, free throw on the way, rolls off. 1 for 2 on that trip. Rebound McDaniel. To Roberts, a kick out Clark, a 3 left wing. That rolls off the rim, no good. Oh, Duncan had the board, and it lost it, and it fell to Kloster, and Duncan fouls him. Jace picks up his 4th. It's the 3rd on the team. Duncan had a good look at that rebound, just couldn't corral it underneath the hoop on the right side. It fell right to number 4, Caden Kloster, the senior. He's going to the line for 2 after Duncan fouled him on the putback. Free throw is good. Twin Cedars 4 of 4 from the line in the fourth quarter. Kloster has 14. He'll try for 15 right here. Free throw is good. He's got a nice looking stroke from the line. 69-68. Warriors up 1. Duncan in the backcourt against a double team. Looking across to Bainbridge. Lincoln will take it to the left and go to Taylor in the corner on a baseline drive for Brandon Taylor. He's going to bring it out with 20 on the shot clock. Taylor now down the back to the free throw line and on a drive, and he's fouled. 32 gets that one, Tobin McDaniel. His second. It's the 5th on the team. The Warriors into the bonus as Twin Cedars into the penalty. So Van Buren County 2 free throws on every foul the rest of the way for the last 2:30 here in the fourth quarter. And shouldn't it be Brandon Taylor at the line? Taylor was on the drive and was fouled. They're going to let Will Coral shoot the free throws. Okay, maybe it's something I didn't see. Now their coach has caught it. Coral makes the first. They already made the free throw. Now they're talking about the shooter. I mean, that's the referee's fault. They didn't catch it first. So they catch it after the fact. Actually, the coach of Twin Cedars caught it, K.O. Rodriguez. The referees didn't catch it. Will Coral went to the line. I caught it. They just let him shoot the free throw. He made it. So now they have the right shooter, Brandon Taylor, to the line. He's going to shoot too. First by Taylor is good. Brandon Taylor on the night has 4 points. Warriors up 2, 70-68. 2.5 to go in the fourth. Here comes Pettyjohn back into he wants to check back into the game. Says he has to stay. Why? Shooter doesn't have the ball. Why? I'm not sure why they're not letting Pettyjohn check into the game. Brandon Taylor missed that one. Rebound Bainbridge over into the corner, and he traveled with it. I think Nathan Shellman called the timeout, though. He wants a full timeout, as they got a timeout before the travel. It's a full timeout for the Warriors. They have one remaining. 2:29 to go here in the fourth. Warriors up 2, 70-68. Let's take a 60-second break and be back with the finish of this one. Tune in to Warrior Basketball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Back with you inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. They get it into Jace Duncan to the Warriors. He's to the front court. 30 on the shot clock. Left side for Lincoln Bainbridge to the free throw line. A pull-up 15-footer. Left it short. Rebound Holden Roberts. He'll turn around and bring it across half court. Warriors up 2, 70-68. Left side Kloster to a cutting Roberts. A turnaround, a double team. Kick out Kloster in the corner. Shot fake and a drive. He'll pull up from 8. Over to everything. Air ball. Rebound Pettyjohn. His turnaround is good. From the baseline, Pettyjohn killing the Warriors on the offensive glass. He's got 12, and we're tied at 70 with 1:53 to go. Jace Duncan, top of the key, over to Brandon Taylor in the corner. Twin Cedars has come all the way back to tie it. Coral, a fake on a 3 off the right wing, spin. Over to Duncan, left side, a drive. His little runner goes for Jace Duncan. Another 2 for him. He's got 13, Warriors up 2, 72-70, 1:35 to go in the fourth. Clark to the right wing towards the corner into a cutting Roberts against Millard. He'll step through. Millard blocked it from the back right into the hands of Bainbridge. Roberts is hurt in the backcourt. He's not getting up. It's loose in the front court. And are they going to call a jump or a foul? Roberts is up now in the backcourt. It's a jump ball that goes to Twin Cedars. That'll be a turnover on the Warriors. Losing that possession hurts. Roberts going to take a seat. Number 20, Brock Misitich into the game. Bainbridge is going to take a seat. And on the floor for the Warriors, it's Coral, Taylor, Millard, Leffler, Duncan. So 1:20 to go in the fourth. One timeout for the Warriors, 2 of them left for Twin Cedars. Oh, the alternating on that jump goes to Twin Cedars. Clark into Kloster. Roberts out of the game right now. They lob it into the top of the key. Pouillier will give it to Clark. He'll take it to the left corner. Now inside the arc, you're looking for Kloster, not there. He's trapped, gets it to Pouillier. Top of the key, right side, Misitich. Looking for Pettyjohn, he's not there. Top of the key over to Kloster. Going to drive into the paint and a lob for Misitich. Oh, and Brandon Taylor trying to deflect the pass, tipped it in. We'll give the hoop to Pettyjohn. We're tied at 72. Coral, left side Duncan on a drive all the way to the hoop, left-handed layup. He missed it. Rebound, Pettyjohn gets it back to Kloster. We're tied at 72, 40 seconds to go. Taylor tipped that one in, trying to deflect the pass. Here's Gavin Clark with it, top of the key. The Warriors in a man-to-man. Clark to the right side. Here comes a timeout from Twin Cedars. They'll take their 30. They have one left. Each team with one left. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Be back for the finish right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Back with you here inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. Twin Cedars ball in the front quarter. Brandon Taylor has a little bit of blood coming from his left elbow that they're going to make him clean up here. They wiped it. I don't think it's bleeding. Still bleeding, they say. He's going to have to get some tape on it or something. And Lincoln Bainbridge going to check into the game for him. He's got blood. Brandon Taylor on his elbow looking for somebody to tape it up for him. Lincoln Bainbridge into the game. 32.8 to go. Twin Cedars ball. Roberts on the inbound. Gets it into Clark in the corner. We're tied at 72. Gavin Clark on the drive is tripped by Landry Leffler. That's his second. That's the fourth on the team. Twin Cedars with 5+. Warriors are in the bonus. Twin Cedars is in the penalty. That's just the fourth team foul on Van Buren County, so it'll be an inbounds on the baseline right side for Pettyjohn and the Sabres, who are in a box set. Pettyjohn looking, gets it into the corner to Roberts against Taylor. Top of the key, Pouillier. Shot clock off, 25 seconds in the game. Roberts against Taylor on the right wing. Back to the top of the key and a cut to Pouillier, left side, underneath Pettyjohn. Blocked by Coral. Pettyjohn gets it back and lays it in. He's got 16, 74-72, 10 seconds. Millard on a drive all the way to the hoop. Layup is good by Kinnick Millard. And here comes a timeout from the Warriors. That's a full. We'll just take a 30-second break so we don't miss anything. 6 seconds left. We're tied at 74. Back with you in 30 seconds for an exciting finish right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tiffany here. It's sizzling up at Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. This month's flavor of the month is our Big Mac Pizza. You've got to try it. Grab a large one-topping pizza for just $12. We are making it easy feeding the morning crew. Get a large 3-meat breakfast pizza and a 6-pack of glazed donuts for only $27. Or go with a medium 3-meat pizza and a 3-pack of glazed donuts for just $20. And don't forget to fuel up while you wait. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's. Great pizza, great deals all month long.
All right, back with you inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth. The exciting finish of this one. They put 7.2 back on the clock after Millard's layup. He's got 20, and we're tied at 74, which has and what has been a very good, exciting ball game this evening from Bussey, Iowa, Twin Cedars High School. These two teams pretty evenly matched. Blake Pettyjohn has really hurt the Warriors. He got 12 points the second half. 16 in the game. 7.2 to go. Clark will inbound on the baseline in the backcourt. He can move if he wants to. Gets it into Kloster. Up the right side to Roberts. Millard back. It's 2-on-1 to Pettyjohn. His banker is no good, but he's going to go to the line for two with 1.6 seconds remaining. Fouls on number 10 at Millard, his third. Both teams into the bonus now. It's a shooting foul. Pettyjohn to the line for a couple of shots. We're tied at 74 apiece. 1.6 remaining. One timeout for Twin Cedars left. The Warriors have used all of theirs. Pettyjohn's free throw is good. Twin Cedars 6 of 6 from the line in the fourth quarter. Pettyjohn with 17 now. 75-74. Twin Cedars with a 1-point lead with 1.6. No timeouts for Van Buren County. The second one is good as well. A heave by Will Coro. Missed everything. And Twin Cedars gets a 2-point win tonight. in non-conference boys varsity basketball action by a score of 76-74 in a game that the Warriors led most of the way. In that fourth quarter, 25 points for the Twin Cedars Sabres, 20 points for the Van Buren County Warriors. The Warriors led it by 3 and are outscored by 5 in the fourth to lose it by 2, 76-74. That'll take us to the post-game show, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. We need a 3-minute break to add up some stats. We'll do a quarter recap in the fourth quarter also when we come back, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, and all the rest of the stuff we normally do in the post-game show. So back with you in 3 minutes for the post-game show. Warriors lose it by 2, 76-74 to the Twin Cedars Sabres. And we'll come back and do the post-game show after this 3-minute break right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. With a Christmas Club account from Pilot Grove Savings Bank, you can set aside a little each week and have holiday cash ready without the stress. Stop in at any of our 17 locations today to open a Christmas Club account and make next year's holiday season merry and budget friendly. To learn more, visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. This is Dale and Dick with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissom, and our Board of Education has been engaged in important work for our district, and we're looking forward to unveiling our roadmap to Van Buren County facilities sometime this winter. We've been developing goals and a strategic plan for facility improvements that will help us maximize our current educational centers while helping us continue to be efficient with our resources and ensure that our students and staff have a great place to learn and work. The Board of Education has had several work sessions over the past year, and we are so thankful for their dedication to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Alrighty, back with you here in the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth from Twin Cedars High School near Bussey, Iowa. And we've completed all the boys varsity basketball action for you on the evening. The Twin Cedars Sabres defeat the Van Buren County Warriors 76-74. This is the Warrior Boys postgame show brought to you by the Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with Monument Sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Let's do a quick fourth quarter recap brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. In that fourth quarter, 6 turnovers for Van Buren County, just 2 of them for Twin Cedars. 4 rebounds for Van Buren County, 14 of them for Twin Cedars in the fourth quarter. That was part of the reason why Twin Cedars able to win it by 2. The Warriors 3 of 5 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Twin Cedars was 7 of 7, another reason why they were able to come out on top by 2. All right, now we can do a full game recap brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Here's some team stats from the game. It was tied at 14 after 1 quarter of play. Warriors outscored them in the second quarter 26-17 to lead it by 9, 40-31 at the half. Twin Cedars outscores Van Buren County by 6, 20-14 in the third quarter to close in and only trail by 3. It was 54-51, Warriors by 3 after 3. 25-20 quarter in favor of Twin Cedars turns that 3-point deficit into a 2-point win. They're able to win it 76-74 after outscoring the Warriors by 5 in the fourth quarter. Team stats from the game. Van Buren County with 22 turnovers, Twin Cedars with 18, so 40 combined between the two teams. It got kind of sloppy at some points. Twin Cedars wins the rebounding battle 45-35, and they won it 14-4 in the fourth quarter. From the free throw line, Van Buren County was 7 of 17 for the game, just 41%. They definitely left some points there. Twin Cedars made hay in the fourth quarter, 7 of 7 from the line, 17 of 23 from the line for the game. They shoot it at a 74% clip from the free throw line. I gave 3 keys to Twin Cedars as to why they were able to come out on top by 2. That would have been the third quarter turnovers by the Warriors with 10 of them. Pettyjohn on the boards. The Warriors couldn't keep him off the offensive glass. We'll get to his point total in a minute. And then the Twin Cedars free throws in the fourth quarter, 7 of 7, 17 of 23 for the game, enables them to get a 76-74 win. Let's take a look at some individual stats for the game. For Twin Cedars, 7 players in the scoring column, 3 of them in double figures. They were led by their leading scorer, Holden Roberts, with 22. Blake Pettyjohn had 18. Caden Kloster with 15. Robert Gomat had 6. Brandon Puyer with 3. Gavin Clark with 9. Tobin McDaniel with 3. That rounds out the scoring for Twin Cedars. For the Warriors, 7 in the scoring column, 4 of them in double figures. They were led by Kinnick Millard with 20 points. Landry Leffler with 14. Will Coral with 14, Jace Duncan with 13. Man, it's too bad. You see the Warriors get 4 players in double figures and not be able to come out on top. Lincoln Bainbridge with 3, Caden Simmons with 2, Creed Kite with 6, and Brandon Taylor with 4. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix. Delivering concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas goes to Kinnick Millard with 20 points to lead the way for Van Buren County. That's a look at the stats from tonight's boys varsity game. We're going to take one last 60-second break. Then we'll come back and wrap this broadcast up. Warrior boys lose it 76-74 to the Twin Cedars Sabres. Back with you in 60 seconds to wrap this broadcast up right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
All right, we're back with you inside the Ottumwa Radio broadcast booth one final time tonight from Twin Cedars High School near Bussey, Iowa, where the Warrior boys are defeated 76-74 by the Twin Cedars Sabres. This is going to complete the Warrior Boys Basketball postgame show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix was Kinnick Millard with 20 points to lead the way. So after tonight's action, Twin Cedars improves to 11-9 on the year. They're 4-4 at home. Next action for them will either be Friday, February 13th or Monday, February 16th, depending on when they play. It'll be a 1A district game. It probably is out already. You'll have to check Varsity Bound for that, but I just listed it as a time, or the time will be 7 p.m., a place and an opponent to be determined. That is probably out for Twin Cedars on Varsity Bound. For the Warriors, they fall to 6-16. 4-9 on the road. Next action for us is going to be for the boys Monday, February 16th, we'll go to Eddyville-Blakesburg, Fremont for first round 2A district play in Sub-State 5, a 7 p.m. tip-off there against the Eddyville-Blakesburg Fremont Rocket Boys at EBF on 7 p.m. on Monday, February 16th. So we're going to start to wrap this broadcast up now. I want to thank board operator Kyle Smith for hanging with us back at the station inside the studio in Ottumwa, pressing all the right buttons to make this thing run smoothly for everybody. I'd like to thank all our listeners and viewers, as I always do here in the Warrior Boys Basketball edition of the post-game show. We had a couple of ways for you to join the broadcast tonight. We were on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We were also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you chose one of those two ways to make this broadcast on Monday evening, February 9th, 2026, part of your day, hey, a big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. If you got us tuned in now, listening to the postgame show on your way home, please drive safely. Jamie and I, we will try to do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, as I always do. One final time here in the Warrior Boys edition of the postgame show. The Van Buren County Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, Smithburg Automotive, Dowd's Quick Stop, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, the Van Buren County Hospital, Wells Hometown Drug, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, First Iowa State Bank, Roto Rooter, Slayton Polaris, Tugboat Transportation, and Wasco Hardware. If you're in the Keosauqua area, the Van Buren County area, and you're in need of some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be heard on the air at 92.7 KTWA and viewed through the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. If you're not currently sponsoring Warrior Sports, but it's something that would interest you, you got to get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. She'd be more than happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising. Feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Van Buren County Warrior Sports, get a hold of Margie at AttumwaRadio.com. The final for you, one more time tonight, the Van Buren County Warriors fall by 2, 76-74 to the Twin Cedars Sabres. Next broadcast, I'll be subbing in tomorrow night for Ellis Kojo as the Davis County teams are in different locations. He'll be with the girls in Bloomfield to take on the Fairfield Trojans, and Sonia and I will be with the Davis County boys to over in Danville as they're going to face off against the Danville Bears. Again, we're covering for them as the Davis County teams split up tomorrow, so that'll be the next broadcast for me, not Van Buren County Warrior Sports, but just subbing in for helping the station out. Next broadcast for the Warriors will be Valentine's Day this Saturday, 7 p.m., back at home. The girls' first round regional game, they're going to be at home to take on the Columbus Wildcats for the third time this season. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of Kyle Smith, our board operator tonight, my lovely wife, Mrs. Jamie Moquin, subbing in for all of my helpers tonight. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and the radio voice of the Warriors. We're all back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year, and we will all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Monday evening and say so long to you from Twin Cedars High School here in Bussey, Iowa. The final score, once again, the Warriors lose to the Twin Cedars Sabres by a score of 76-74. We'll talk to you next back home at Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa. This Saturday for more Warrior girls basketball action. 7 p.m. tip, about 6:40 airtime, as they're going to be at home for first round of regionals to take on the Columbus Wildcats. So until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Boys Basketball right here. We were on the air tonight at 92.7 KTWA, also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. From Twin Cedars High School in Bussey, Iowa, good night, Warrior fans.